We want to get some energy here right now. Everybody around the net, this is what I want to see you do. Put your hands to the beat. Put your hands to the rhythm. Hands to the beat. Come on, put your hands to the rhythm. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we're to this game show. It's all about getting you into different teams. We're going to push in the room and give you seconds. So put your name to this side of here. You're representing team number 1. Down the middle of this side, you need team 2. We're here from the center to the left. You guys are team 3. I'm looking for one man and one guy over the age of 18 to come around and team captain. From this section of this section, you're all team 4. All the way down the middle to the left and the side. Lucky number 5. Yeah. And running up to here, you're lucky number 7. Now this top section right here down to this side, you're lucky number 8. Every time you guys know your score, number 9! Yeah! But from the section from down here, you're gonna be number 10! Oh, number 10 is the left side, actually. But this section, you're number 11! And the final team from the middle of this section, number 12. There you go. Now, tonight is for the two players. One man, one guy, over the age of 18, coming down and standing in front of your sections. You're going to be the team leaders. The hottest, wackiest, craziest, most provocative game show you can see. Sitting in one lady represent team 1. Here we go now. Team 1 completes. Team 2 completes. Team 3 completes. Team 4 completes. Team 5 completes. Team 6 completes. Team 8 completes. Team 10 completes. 11 completes. And 12 we got you. Now what you're about to check. Team 1. If you're thinking of winning the game show, Team 1 makes it the ladies. How about Team 2? How about Team 3? How about Team 4? It's your Team 5! Team 7! Yeah! Team 8!
Well, it's Team 1 over Team 2. Like, I think they put the
Team 10!
right here.
And Team 12! You guys were truly ready. That is all the time yesterday night. So right now, please welcome to the stage your host, your co-host director, Sean. Ladies and gentlemen, it's entirely too quiet in here right now. It's entirely too quiet. Are you here? Pretty tame quest crowd. I gotta be honest with you, pretty tame. I'm gonna ask one more time. Studio B, are you here? I can't hear you. Are you ready? Okay, that's not bad. I can tell you right now, this will be the only quiet time for about the next hour or so, but we got a couple of things we need to go over very quickly before we start with the game show tonight. Now, you saw the video we just started, or just played, that said, basically, don't have any fun at all tonight at the quest. You know, there are a couple of things in the video that we need to take very, very seriously. One, of course, is everybody's safety. We want you to have fun, but we don't want anybody getting hurt. Trust me, the prizes we're playing for are total garbage. All right, so do not hurt yourselves or your fellow guests or any of the staff or anybody. Don't jump over rails. Don't knock anybody out of the way. Don't push anybody over. It's just simply not worth it. We want you to have fun. We want you to be safe as well, nobody getting hurt. Now, with that in mind, a couple of things we need to make sure do not happen throughout the entirety of the game show. This area down here is now the playing area. You guys are in the seating area. Please keep any cups, glasses, drinks, things like that in the seating area. Don't bring them down here to the playing area throughout the show. All it takes is a spilled drink Even worse, a broken glass, somebody could slip and fall, maybe cut themselves. We don't want that to happen, so please, no drinks at any time down here on the playing area. Capiche? Yeah. All right. Other than that, this is a game of speed, cheating, and not a lot of skill. All right? It's very simple, okay? It's very easy. Now, team captains, I'm mainly talking to you guys right now. What is under this floor? That's right, we got ice under the floor. So, with this many people inside Studio B, the temperature is sort of going to incrementally rise all throughout the show, which means it's going to get warmer down here. A little condensation is going to form. You can probably already see a little bit of condensation on the floor. This actually becomes a very, very slippery surface, okay? So what I want you to do, team captains especially, use these first couple of quests to kind of get a feel for how your shoes or your bare feet, however it is you're coming down here, get a feel for how the floor is going to react. Because no matter how many times I say don't run, you always run. It happens, you know. You get kind of caught up and fired up in the game show, and I get it, and everybody kind of gets in a hurry, but I'm telling you, no matter how many times I warn you, somebody's going to end up on their ass before the show is over. It happens every single time, but we don't want anybody getting hurt, as I mentioned before. So please, guys, honestly, be very mindful of the floor. Use these first couple of quests to kind of get yourself acclimated to how the floor is going to react. Now, audience, you guys, just because you're sitting in those seats does not mean you're not participating in the game show tonight. Your entire team will be involved. Your whole section is now a team for these captains down here. They're going to be asking you stuff all throughout the quest. And occasionally, you will be making your way down here as well. So keep in mind throughout the game show that the floor does get very slippery. Everybody with me? All right. I want you to make some noise for your team captains right now because they're going to be busy. They're going to be busy. Now, here's how it's going to work. I have in my hand a list of items, a list of tasks, a list of quests that you must complete in order to receive points for your team. The first team that completes the quest gets 5 points. Next team gets 4, then 3, then 2, then 1, until we close out the quest. So there is, a little bit of speed is a factor involved in some of the quests, but again, please be very mindful of your fellow guests. Don't hurt each other coming down here. Don't knock anybody over. Don't jump over rails, anything like that. If any of you come in the next few minutes, or if you notice people coming in the next few minutes and sitting in the staircases, you need to tell them to kind of scoot out of the way, because people are going to be using the staircases all throughout the game show. Please find an open seat, or at least be all up against the side so people can pass by you, because you'll see what I'm talking about. It gets very fast-paced. I don't want to be getting kneed in the back or tripping and falling down the steps. You'll see what we're talking about here in just a minute. Right over here, we have Tom, ladies and gentlemen, from our RCTV team. Say hi, Tom. I'll be honest with you, I don't care if you hurt Tom. Okay? Just kidding, buddy. But that camera he's got right there, that's about 80 grand. And that would suck to show up on your CPAS account tomorrow. Okay? So try to avoid Tom at all costs. He's going to be filming the quest tonight as part of the Cruiser Review DVD. So be mindful of Tom, that he'll be out and about and around. We've got the cruise staff here to help you as well. Would you give them a round of applause tonight? And we're going to be guiding you through the quest. I'll tell you what we're going to do here real quick. We're going to have a quick practice run, all right? We're going to do this one practice, not keeping score. Just want to make sure everybody's on the same page with how the show is going to work. Bring me your team number and a copy of today's cruise compass. Go. Number 2. Number 10. Number 3. Number 11. Number 12. 7. 5. 4. What's your number? Bring the number. Make sure you bring the number. 8. And number 1. There we go. All right. Okay. This quest is closed. Now, couple of things real quick. Let me borrow your number for just a second, baby. When you're coming down here to bring me an item, listen carefully. Sometimes I will say, I want to see a man and then the item I'm looking for. Other times I'll say, I want to see a lady and the item I'm looking for. If I don't specify, it doesn't matter which team captain brings it down. It doesn't matter at all. But when you come down, make sure you bring the team number and make sure you don't cover up what I'm looking for, or cover up the team number with what I'm looking for. Also, keep in mind, I'm still a fairly young guy. My vision is okay. I don't need you to put your team number right here on my forehead. Just a nice distance away will be good. When I call your team number, that means you've been given credit for the quest, and you can head back to your team and get ready for the next one. Sometimes you'll have plenty of time. Sometimes we'll go straight into the next one. All right, so just keep that in mind. I also forgot to mention, at the end of each quest, I will say this quest is, and you will shout close. Let's try it. This quest is? Close. Once we close the quest, no more points will be awarded for that one, and we'll move on to the next one. One last warning, as we've mentioned several times, this is an adult game show, ladies and gentlemen. If you are easily offended or you're under the age of 18, get your ass out of Studio B right now. At the end of the quest, oh, that was adult, my kid shouldn't have seen that. You're damn right your kid shouldn't have seen it, and I told you a bunch of times. So just keep that in mind, it is an adult game show. Are we ready to start keeping score? Here we go. Team mindful of the floor, team captains, because this is where it starts getting fast and crazy. I want to see your team number and a business card. Go. 3. 13.
Right?
Oh! This may surprise you. I want to take a quick poll here. First time questers. Where are you? Make some noise. Now, first timers, this may surprise you. Who's been to a quest before? Make some noise. First timers, it may surprise you how many people have seen a quest, maybe on another one of our ships. For those of you who have seen a quest before, I know sometimes you like to bring along a little goodie bag. Maybe has a couple of the items you think I might be asking for, okay? We're wise to you. We're on to that. We look for it. If we find your little cheat bag, minus 20 points for your team, all right? We're going to make it nice and fair, level playing field for everybody. It's a game show on a damn cruise ship. If you have to cheat to win, it tells me how sad your life really is, all right? So, nice level playing field for everybody. If we see the bag, you will lose 20 points. I'm going to see your team number and a lady's purse completely empty. Go! Completely empty. Nice. 7, 4, 2, 5, 3, 5, 1, 11, 10, 8, 12. This quest is...
Whoa, somebody...
Pick up all the little blue pills. That's how they spill a thing of peppermint Tic Tacs. In case you haven't picked up on it by now, some of the quests, I'm looking for exactly what I asked for. Other quests, you can be a little creative, you know, and then other times I'm just straight up trying to trick you, okay? So you gotta listen very, very carefully. Up next, I want to see your team number and a total of 41 cents made up of 4 different coins. Go. 41 cents, 4 different coins. 5, 10, 11, 2, 4. You're missing one. 3, 8. You're missing one, guys. Ooh. Here it is. This quest is... Alright. Up next, I want to see your team number and a green picture of the White House. Go. No. 7, we'll ask, who says yes, he gets the points? Who says hell no, he doesn't? The crowd has spoken. Studio B. Make some noise for me if you're from the good old US of A out there. Me too. So, quick question for you. Maybe you can explain to me why you were trying to convince me, a fellow American, that the White House is an eyeball with a pyramid. It's not, right? They haven't changed it. No? Okay. Coming out here with a dollar bill, it's right there. Got a pyramid, big eyeball on the top. All right, up next, I want to see your team number and bring me somebody's girlfriend. Good. 2, 1, 8, 3, 11, 4, 7, get the glass on the floor, guys. Glass on the floor. 5, 10. The glass. Thank you. This question is. All right. That was another prime example.
Someone to get her back.
Me putting a little trick on you. Let's think about that one for a second. I don't know any of you people. I have no idea who you are. You could have brought me your female team captain, really. My girlfriend. I swear to God. Every single one of you. Look at girlfriend, not wife, not girlfriend. What? He needs paperwork. He's going to do blood work. Girlfriend, not wife. So you gotta think about these. Team 8, you are holding your number upside down every time you come down here. Just checking it. All right, up next, I want to see your team number now. Whoever brings down the team. Whoever brings down the team number, it can be one of the team captains, doesn't have to be, it can really be anybody on your team, but whoever brings me the team number, I need to see a digital picture of that person. Go. 10, 11, 3, nice, 2. 12, 7, 1, 4. 5. Some of y'all need to learn how to work your damn iPhone. No idea how to work your phone. All right, coming up next, I want to see your team number. Now, listen carefully with this one. I want to make sure I'm being very clear here. I am not looking for anything creative here. I'm not trying to trick you, and I mean that. I don't want to see like a comb or a zipper or anything like that. I want to see your team number and a real set of false teeth out of the mouth. Go.
That happened way too quickly. I
should tell you a little about
he was way. He was way.
Maybe 1 or 2 teams. 8 teams against that. I'm good. Thank you very much. Now I just have a puddle of this stuff in my hand. Here you go. I want to make sure. Let's make sure we're all on the same page with what just happened. Nice to see a real set of false teeth. Somebody on your team Passed them down like 8 rows of paper. They're strangers. They handed them to another total stranger. They ran it down here to me. I said a number. They ran it back, passed it back up 8 rows of strangers. What did they do? Right That's teamwork. That was teamwork. Apparently there was asparagus in one jar. That was weird and gross. Alright, here we go. But my hands smell amazing. Here we go. Up next, I want to see your team number and a man wearing ladies' shoes. Go. They gotta be on your feet. They gotta be on your feet. 10, 11, 5, 2, 7, 8, 4. Don't break them. Don't break them. Break those guys. This question is, if it works for the guys, it works for the ladies. Team number and a lady wearing men's shoes. Here we go. You gotta be on your feet. 2, 4, 3, 10, 8, 5, 7, 11, 1. I didn't tell your number yet. She didn't tell long. I didn't say your number yet. She didn't tell long. This quest is. I feel like I gotta watch 12. I feel like I have to watch them for some reason. I don't know. Alright, up next, I want to see your team number and a man wearing lipstick. 5, 2, 7, the color. Yes, it's a beautiful color. 4, 3, 10. Oh, God, look at that. 11, 8, 1. I don't know who needs it. This 12. It's on there. Okay, we'll be here first. 12. This quest is. That one's, somebody's lipstick is really. I know because I picked a chunk this big up. Gentlemen, at no point did I say the lipstick had to be on your lips. Man, wear lipstick and then kissing section. You could have just marked it on your hand and maybe had somebody kiss you on your cheek. But no. All 10 of you right down here are doing your best Mick Jagger impression. Passion pink and ruby red. There's 6 sick people. Alright, up next. Let's see what kind of crowd we're dealing with here. I want to see your team number. Remember, adult game show. I want to see your team number and a lady showing me a strategically placed tattoo. Go. 2, 3, I feel like maybe just for the sake of being thorough, we should probably do that again, because you may have missed one or two, right? He got it.
You okay?
Do it again, but apparently Marvin is the perfect scorer. All right, up next. This one has 2 parts, all right? For this first part, take your time, okay? There's no need to like rush down, jump over the rails, or anything like that. This first part, take your time. You can use your team captain if you want to. Don't have to, but you can. What I need you to do is look up in your teams. You need a total of 4 guys. Remember, over the age of 18, you need a total of 4 guys. Bring them down to the front and just keep them at your teams, okay? Bring them down and keep them at your teams. That's part 1. Nice and easy. Remember, you can use your team captain if you want to. You don't have to, but you can. Total of 4 guys from each team. Just keep them right there at your tables. And then we'll tell you about part 2. This is total for use the acronym if you want, don't have to, it's totally up to you. Now, when you've got these 4 guys, when you've got your 4 guys, give the team number to the female team captain. All right, the lady needs the number. Ladies, your job for this one is easy. All you're doing is standing next to your 4 guys, holding up the number, making sure I know who I'm looking at. That's all you're doing. So all you got to do is make sure I know which team I'm looking at. That's all you got to do, ladies. Male team captain, if you're not one of the 4 guys, take a break for a second. You can sit this one out. All right, so you're good to go just for a minute. Catch your breath. Guys, what you're going to do is line up shoulder to shoulder, the 4 of you shoulder to shoulder right next to each other. And so you guys need to be close together, but give yourself space from the next team. You know what I mean? So make sure they've got some room. Make sure you guys have some room away from, team 1, team 2, things like that. So give yourselves a little space. Here's what we're going to do. As most of you probably already know, Navigator, we've been, almost 2 years now. We've been sailing out of Galveston year-round. We used to not do that. We used to have a ship here for about 6 months at a time, and then we'd go over to Europe for the other half of the year, and we'd be gone here for about 6 months. But we're not doing that anymore. We're going to have a ship out of Galveston year-round for a long, long time, which we're very excited about. We love Galveston. We're happy that. Even when we leave in November, the Liberty of the Seas is coming down to take us. We're going to have a ship here for a long, long time. But when we used to go over to Europe, we kind of had some old familiar haunts that we used to like to go to. One of which was this place called the Moulin Rouge. Now, at the Moulin Rouge, there's a dance there that's very famous. It's affectionately known as the can-can. It's very simple. You just go knee and kick, knee and kick. That's all you do. We start with the right leg, knee and kick, lift, knee and kick. That's all you have to do. It's very, very simple. But the key here is we're looking for performance value. We don't want you to just do it once or twice and then stop. You got to keep going until I call your team number, all right? So ladies, that's where you come into play. You make sure I know which team I'm looking at. You just right there. Now guys, you don't have to come towards me or try to do circles or anything like that. You just want to keep going in rhythm with each other and try to get it as best you can. Right leg. I'm going to count you in. I'm going to make sure they all start on the same leg, so we'll be good. But remember, don't stop until I call your team number. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot a very important part of it. This man already knows the can-can is a topless show. So, I guess in order to receive credit for the quest, we're going to have to get as a topless show. So I always forget that last piece of information. Never remember to say that until everybody's already down here. Is this the guy that had fun before? So you guys are golden. I don't know, you might be screwed, because if she's not around, you might, I don't know. It's the guy who won't fart in front of his wife right here. She's not on the floor right now, so you guys might be screwed. I don't know. You might use this as a so listen closely. Listen closely. Alright, so arms around each other, guys, again, nice and easy. I'm going to count you in. We'll start with the right leg. You're just going to go knee and kick, knee and kick. And you keep going until I call your team number. Bradley, go ahead. Here we go. Are you ready? In 5, 6, 7, 8, go knee. Kick. for the boys. Alright, we're going to give the guys a chance to get resituated there. Now, for this next one, we're going to jump right into the next one, but listen, you can use a combination of guys, girls, team captains, doesn't matter. Any combination you want, just listen for the numbers. Not 4, not 6. I need to see a 5-person human canoe in front of your team. Go. 5-person human canoe. Get my attention when you've got it. 5 people. Get my attention. 2. That's the end. 7, 8, 4, 3, 11, 10, 5. This quest is... Come on, give it up for your team members there. Give it up for your teammates. Come on. Most of those were players. Like the split hairs. All right, up next. I want to see your team number. And a lady showed me a thong. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a thong. But I would like to personally thank several teams here in the room right now. You're a very shy crowd, right? Very shy. Just can't wait. Take your pants off in front of a room full of strangers. I wish you would come out of your shell just a little bit. Alright, up next, I want to see your team number and a man wearing, now listen guys, don't rip it or anything, but at least make an effort. Give me a neck hole or an arm hole or something. Wearing a lady's shirt. Good. At least give me an effort. Alright, 11. Okay, 4, 10, 7, 3, 5, 1. Oh, it's a shawl. What are you looking at me? Change that one recently. At least put something through it. Break the west and straight over. No, 8. This quest is. I had to change that one because last week, remember we pissed off a lot of ladies last week. Ripped shorts and ripped blouses. Maybe we should take that one off the list. Alright, up next. I want to see your team member and a lady showing me a piercing knot in the ear. Go. 2. Thank you so much. Do we need to do that one again? You're sure you're going to? Did you see? Yeah, I said, yeah, you saw. I mean, 3, first of all, thank you very much. That's actually not what we're talking about. We're talking about I won't say the team number, so I don't want to embarrass her. I asked for a a piercing not in the ear, right? And a girl come down, she had her nose pierced, but she still took her dress and was like, whoop, whoop. I mean, this one would have been fine. But this is not your ear, so that would have been okay, but she still it's not a bad job. All right, up next. This one has two parts. Some of you can't cover. For this first part, all right, take your time. For the first part, I want you to look up in your teams, and when you find these guys, you bring them down to the front, just hold them there, and then we'll move on to the second part of it. I need you to find a really, really big guy and a really, really little guy. All right, big dude, little dude. Remember, they've got to be 18 or older. 18 years or older. Interpret really, really little how you are. A little tall, a little so big dude, little dude, over the age of 18. Again, you can use your team captain if you want to. You don't have to, but you can.
That's not a big guy.
You don't have to, but you want. So big guy, little guy, bring him down to the front. Everybody get 10. One of you guys good? 2 of you good? 3 of you guys good? 4, 5 you good? 7 you good? 8 you good? 10 is good? 11 you still looking for that? 12 you guys good to go? Okay, very good.
Okay.
Now, again, similar to that one we did before, give the team number to the female team captain, all right? Give the team number to the female team captain. Ladies, once again, it is just your job to make sure I know which team I'm looking at. That's all you got to do is hold the number, make sure I know which team I'm looking at. Now, gentlemen, grab your seatbelts for me. Drop your card there. Male team captains, again, if you're not one of the two guys, you can take a little break for a second, all right? You're good to go. Take a little break. Big guy, little guy. If you don't know each other, I recommend you introduce yourself. Things like that. I don't know. Let's see how this is going to work out. I'm not real sure how this is going to work. Be careful. Here's what we're going to do. Remember, again, we're looking for performance value here. So you don't just get going for a little bit and then stop. You keep going until I call your team number. Okay? Go ahead and do that too, there, Brad. Stand your teams. Ladies, make sure you know which team we're looking at. Don't stop till I call your number. Big guy, little guy, dirty dancing together. I have a couple of concerns. I'm going to share those with you now. We're family around, we can talk. the anger. A lot of the big guys' faces just so angry. Grab the little dude, immediately finish. And on top of it, that's the whole I called some of the numbers like 3 times, they just kept going. The anger concerned me. I like it. Y'all were sick. I like it. All right. Team 4. Yes! Congratulations, you know your team number. Nice and easy with this one. Team number and a man with no shirt on. Go. 10, 2, 1, 7, 8, 1. Here it is, not that easy. 3, 11, I got you. Really? Really? A t-shirt? 5. Let's go. That's stills. If it works for the guys, it works for the ladies. Some of you are already prepping. I'm just joking. Some of the female team captains were like, is it okay? Is it okay? We're not allowed to do that one anymore. My apologies, we're not allowed to do that one for 2 reasons. The left one and the right one. Let me see if I can appease you with this one. I'll bring me your team number and a lady showing me a tan line. Go. 10, 11, 2, 5, 12. 1, 3, 8, 4. I got you. Those are good. 7. This one is. I called your number, but then I see what you were talking about. You can probably see them from all the way out there. You see those tan lines on their feet?
That's chocolate tan for sandal tan.
All right, up next. I want to see your team number and a man. Now, this man, when he comes down here, he has on his head 4 ladies' bras off the body. Gentlemen, look around the studio B. It's about to start raining bras. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. Oh, you got it, raining bras. Hallelujah. 4 bras. Come on, ladies. 2, 11. 12, backseat of the car, asked for 4 of them to turn into Spider-Man. It just comes right out the side of his sleeve, and you got 4 on your head and your hair. It was wonderful. Well done, ladies. Well done. All right, I want to see your team number and 2 men down here on this floor in their favorite position. Before you all get too proud of yourselves for completely making this. Again, I need to point out, all I said was like two men in a favorite position. You could have come down here and gone. Or maybe. And what if you did? One team did. But the rest of you, without fail, once again, you grabbed a total stranger from behind, face planted and again with the anger came I don't understand. Alright, up next. I want to see your team number and a lady. Now this lady, when she comes down here, she has in her hand 4 pairs of men's pants or shorts off the body. Good. Keep your underwear on. Pants or shorts, doesn't matter. 4 pairs in her hand. And it's raining pants. This one is cool. 2, 10, 7, 12, 4. Get the job on it. 1, 5. It's not as cool as when it was raining drops. 11. Careful, careful. 3. There we go. All right, team captains. Team captains, get your teams on their feet. Bonus point for the best team Gangnam Style. 8, let's go. Bonus point for the best team Gangnam Style. Stay there. We're going to start together. Here we go.
Oppan Gangnam Style.
Oh, Marvin, that's a tough one. Marvin, that's a tough one. It's up to you, buddy. It's up to you. This was a hard decision.
But the team that got the point, they got the point because they had some ladies in the front who were going just crazy. Team number 7.
It's hard to lose bonus points and a game where the points don't mean a damn thing. Ladies and gentlemen, we've reached the final quest.
Thank goodness.
We've reached the final quest. Now here's how it's going to work. It works very differently from any other quests we've done up until now. Okay. First of all, the whole first team down here, whatever, that's out the window. Okay, we're not looking for speed here. We're looking for quality of quests. All right, quality of completed quests is what we're looking here for this last one. What I want you to do, you're going to have like the whole length of the song, right? It's like 3.5 minutes or something, right? Something like that. So you're going to have basically the entire length of the song, about 3 minutes or so, because then you got to start bringing them down in the last 30 seconds of the song or so. And I'll keep you posted throughout the song how much time you got left. But you need to look up in your teams. Find me a mean-looking dude and bring him down to the front and hold him there. A mean-looking guy.
Smile, Paul. Make sure Paul's smiling.
You don't have 3 minutes left. If you can do it faster than 3 minutes, so a mean-looking guy, mean-looking dude, bring him down, hold him there at your team.
Double mean.
And you guys can decide. You guys good? Team 2, you're good. 3, you're good. 4, you're good. 5 is good. 7, you're good. 8, you're good. Yep. 10, you're good. 11 is good. And 12, okay, that's good. Okay. Now, you need to utilize everybody on your team, all right? Use everybody on your team. Everybody needs to help out with this one. What I want you to do, remember, you're going to have like the full 3 minutes to take care of this. So quality is what we're looking for. You're going to take that neat-looking dude and turn him into Miss Navigator of the Sea. I want to see makeup, high-heeled shoes, bras, a little skin, some accessories. Turn him into a beautiful beauty pageant contestant. Make him look great. Quality. When you're ready, you bring him down to the front. But you've got 3 minutes. Turn him into a beauty.
I mean, they're not going to come out easy. Oh, you should go his beard. Oh my gosh. You have to make sure know where to put this beard. Help. Sorry, it's not his beard.
Grayson look great. You still got time. Still got time.
There's another one. Too soon.
Please remember, no drinks on the playing area. Glasses, bottles, cans, nothing on the playing area, please. Start thinking about bringing them down. You got a little time left. But you need to start thinking about bringing them down. Line them up in front of the stage. Your crew staff will help you out. Just right for the stage. Now we're going to rotate. Bring the team number. Bring the team number. Bring them down in front of the stage. Bring the stage. Bring the team number. Turn it, stand up. Turn it, stand up. Should be your beauty contestant with the team number. That's the only person you need to see down here. Team captains, you can go ahead. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2015 Miss Navigator of the Sea Beauty Pageant. There we go. Now, as you all know, no beauty pageant will be complete without the parade of contestants. So, we're going to go on a journey down where you're from. Not going to leave this room. This is Ronaldo right here. Ronaldo Party Cruise Out. He's going to take you on a little journey just around the outer playing area here. So team captains, do me a favor, back up against the plexiglass right here. Give them some room to work or twerk. Gentlemen, with is, when you're following Ronaldo around the play area here, you gotta copy what he's doing, right? You gotta mimic whatever he does. You gotta try and copy it, try to mimic it as best you can. Now, be mindful of the fact that some of you are wearing heels. So be careful as you're making your way around the floor here. Now, before we start, obviously, we want you to make the most of you guys while you're making your way around the floor. But before we do that, I want you to keep in mind, on Sunday, when they got on the ship, they had no idea that on Friday, they would be standing here in front of you dressed like they are right now. So would you please show them some love? Right? We can do better than that. Make some noise for these lovely ladies. All right, Ronaldo, take them around. Remember, guys, you got to copy what Ronaldo does. Bring it to We're tabulating the final scores over there. Give me your team number to one of the crew staff, and you can make your way back to your teams and change clothes if you want to. It's totally up to you. Give it up for the guys one more time. All right, we're gonna give the guys a couple minutes. We're going to give the guys a couple minutes to get resituated, get comfortable, and get changed if they want to. Again, up to them. Here in just a minute, we're going to reveal the top 3 teams. We're going to tell you third place, second place,
they all
first
fell
place.
out on my
We'll reveal the top 3 teams both ways. Before we do that,
gave
just a
what,
couple
3?
quick reminders.
Yeah.
Remember, DJ Dennis is going to choose for you up in the Cosmo
No, we gave
tonight.
him 4,
That
so
will be
it's 3.
sponsored by Absolute. Lots of drinks.
So I have 3 right now.
Yeah. And then after that, we're going to regular nightclub operation till the wee hours. Live music happening for you all around the ship as well. Enjoy your last day at sea tomorrow. Lots of things going on for you all around the ship. Grab a compass and come out and have some fun. Would you do me a favor? Quick round of applause for our fantastic crew staff team, your attention manager, and our RCTV team. Thank you guys very much. And a quick shout out to our sound and light team as well, guys. Thank you all so much as well. Ladies and gentlemen, who thinks they won the quiz? Let's find out, shall we?
Well, before I can announce the scores, how about a round of applause for your cruise director? Let's give him some noise and well, ladies and gentlemen, just 3 tonight, but 3 teams came out on top for the scores. Third place for tonight's Quest Game Show, and those are bronze medals. It goes to team number 10. Team 10. Third place winners. Yeah. Second place winners. It was all about the team spirit, the fun, the laughter, the noise. Second place for the Quest Game Show goes to team number 4. You are the silver medal winners. Now, the winners of the Quest Game Show. Wow, this is where it came down. They were the loudest, they were the wackiest. They embarrassed themselves the most, and they were provocative. They weren't afraid of getting down and dirty, ladies and gentlemen. And the winning team for the quest goes to team number 2. Congratulations.